Okay, we're back. Alright, we're back. And if you're just joining us, we're midway through the wreckage of the narrator's life. We're looking at this through the lens of the midlife deconstruction, that moment where the corporate, polished self just starts to rot.
Rot is a good word for it. It's more like a controlled demolition.
But it's so chaotic, we're looking at this passage where everything is leaking out. The boundaries between people, between reality and whatever Tyler is doing. Exactly. And it starts with this bizarre, almost cinematic moment of misunderstanding. Marla says something about wanting to hear the narrator's last breath because she's not sure if ghosts can use telephones. And Tyler, who, remember, is already operating on a completely different frequency, just loses it.
He hears death and telephone, and suddenly he's playing hero. He's convinced her death is a massive tragedy, even though he's never even seen her.
It's so performative. He's not reacting to a person. He's reacting to a concept. And then, get this, he claims that because of some ancient Chinese custom he saw on TV, he is now forever responsible for her because he saved her life. It's classic. He's constructing a myth in real time to justify his own impulse to go on a high-speed chase to the Regent Hotel. He's a character in a cosmic drama.
But look at the setting. He's dragging the narrator through this hallway of canned television laughter. It's like the whole world is just a cheap, looping broadcast, and then there's this image. The pink plastic. He's looking at a vibrator on a nightstand, and suddenly he's seeing millions of them pink, mass-produced, identical marching off a conveyor belt in Taiwan.
That's the horror of it, isn't it? That's the disposable world the narrator talked about earlier. We aren't even individuals. We're just pink plastic molded in a factory.
And Marla just rolls her eyes and says, "Don't be afraid. It won't threaten you." She's so unfazed by the existential dread.
She's beyond it. She's already in the middle of the collapse, and the narrator is just following. He's pretending to be absorbed in Reader's Digest while his entire reality is being dismantled by the people in the next room. Speaking of the next room, can we talk about the Zen thing? Because the narrator is claiming this incredible, almost terrifying level of enlightenment. He's walking into work with blood on his pants, eyes looking like black bagels, and he's like, "I am a Zen master of the FX machine." It's such a grim parody of spirituality. He's not finding peace. He's finding a way to tolerate the fact that he's falling apart. He even writes haikus about it. The queen bee is a slave. The bird will find the whole world by losing its nest.
It's not Zen, man. It's dissociation. He's using these little poems to numbing the pain of the fact that he's basically a hollowed-out shell.
But then he drops this absolute bombshell of a line. He says, "Everything is fine. I wouldn't mind if someone held a gun to my temple and smeared my brains against the wall." That's the peak of the deconstruction. He's so far gone that actual violence sounds like a relief compared to the boredom of his perfectly fine life.
And yet the chaos keeps expanding. We move from the hotel to this kitchen where it smells like clothes and burnt hair. And Marla, man, she's intense. She's literally burning her own skin with a cigarette.
She says, "Burn, witch, even burn." She's embracing the destruction. She's calling herself asswipe. It's so visceral. It ties back to what he said earlier about the pursuit of perfection being a trap. He's abandoned the clean identity. Now, he's just part of the mess. He's helping Tyler do 201-legged squats just so they can make soap.
Soap from human fat. We've gone from corporate cubicles to underground soap making in, 10 pages?
But look at the underlying motive. He's not doing it for the soap. He's doing it because he needs to wash his pants. He's clinging to this tiny, mundane, necessity-clean laundry, while the entire social order is being incinerated around him. And the end of this snippet, it's so heavy. He's reflecting on his parents. No profound wisdom, just don't buy things with plastic zippers. No connection. Just a history of silence and being a messenger between two people who won't speak. It's the realization of that disposable feeling. If your foundation is just a series of broken communications, how can you ever build anything that lasts?
You can't. You just build a fight club.
We're back, and we're stepping right into the thick of the grease and the grime. The narrator is literally cleaning Marla's wounds, wiping away blood from cigarette burns with a dishcloth. It's incredibly intimate, but in the most broken way possible.
It's like he's trying to fix a person the way you'd fix a broken piece of furniture. Just a little bit of polish, a little bit of wiping away the rust.
But the polishing is so surreal. He's putting her feet into high heels while she's still bleeding. It's like he's trying to force her back into some version of a lady, but the seams are all showing. Speaking of seams, look how he describes her dress. She's wearing this handmade wedding dress she bought from a junk man for $1. And you can see the raw, unfinished seams on the inside.
It's the perfect metaphor for everything we've been talking about. It's cheap, it's discarded, and it's literally falling apart as she wears it.
And then she drops that line, the one that really sticks. She says, "A condom is the crystal slipper of our generation. You put it on when you meet a stranger, dance until morning, and then toss it in the trash."
God, that is such a punch to the gut. She's taking the most intimate, transient moment of a human connection and comparing it to a piece of single-use latex.
It's the disposable world again. No lasting impact. No happily ever after. Just a momentary sensation followed by a trip to the garbage bin. She's saying we don't even use people. We just use the moment and discard the rest. And she's not even done. She starts talking about Christmas trees. How they end up in ditches along the highway, covered in foil, looking like victims of a crime. She even compares them to people being bound with black tape and left in underwear.
It's getting darker. It's getting so much darker.
It's because she's describing the Auschwitz for the once loved. She's talking about the animal shelter, where pets that were once cherished are basically sent to be euthanized and cremated. Everything that was precious is eventually just processed.
And then poof, Tyler is just there. No sound, no warning, just standing behind the narrator while he's trying to cook fat.
And the cooking is the most bizarre instructional part of this whole thing. They are literally rendering human fat for soap, and Tyler is acting like a chemistry professor. Remember your Boy Scout training. Remember high school chemistry. Which, as we noted earlier, is almost impossible to imagine. Tyler is anything but a Boy Scout. He's teaching the narrator how to be a domestic terrorist. He's suggesting he could pump industrial dye into the boss's water supply or make a showerhead explode like a cannonball.
It's such a wild pivot. Read over the existential dread of discarded Christmas trees to, hey, let's blow up your boss's bathroom. It's like the narrator's morality is just dissolving in the boiling water.
But look at the narrator's reaction. He's not horrified. He's claiming he's enlightened. He's calling himself a Zen master, a Buddha, even a spider in the center of a chrysanthemum. But Tyler shuts that down immediately. He says, "Just because you stuck a feather up your ass doesn't make you a peacock."
I mean, he's not wrong. You can't just claim enlightenment because you're participating in a cult of self-destruction.
But that's the core of it, isn't it? The narrator is trying to find a way to make the chaos feel meaningful. He's trying to frame this destruction as a spiritual journey. But Tyler is insisting on the reality of the cost. He says, to reach the point, you have to move beyond self-improvement and embrace self-destruction. You have to take risks. He's literally defining the philosophy of the club here. Resurrection is only possible after complete self-destruction. Only by losing everything do we find freedom.
It's a terrifying way to live. But when you're already feeling like a copy of a copy, maybe losing everything is the only way to feel like you're actually real.
And then Marla comes back bringing more disposable news about recycled toilet paper, and Tyler just vanishes, like he was never there. And the narrator is left alone in a kitchen filled with steam, boiling fat, and the ghosts of his former life. He's just stirring the pot, waiting for the next explosion. Okay, let's settle in. We are officially deep in the chemistry lab phase of this collapse. The narrator is no longer just a guy with a bad job. He's a disciple. He's literally rendering fat in a refrigerator.
It's so visceral. Render and skim. Render and skim. It's almost hypnotic, right? Like a ritual.
But it's a ritual with a side of palmistry. He's kneeling by the fridge, and Tyler is tracing the lines on his hand. The lifeline, the love line, and he's using the cold fog of the freezer as the backdrop for this occult reading. It's beautiful and deeply unsettling. But then, the tension shifts. Tyler pulls him into a pact. Don't you dare speak of her, Marla, behind my back. Promise me.
And the narrator just folds. I promise. He's so desperate for Tyler's approval, he'll sign any contract, even one written in grease and shadow.
But wait, look at what happens next. The chemistry lesson starts. It's like a dark instructional manual. He says the fat is separating, and Tyler points out the layer of glycerin. And here's that terrifying connection again. He mentions that if you mix that glycerin with nitric acid, you get nitroglycerin.
Wait, hold on. Oh man, sorry.
Is that the library calling? Did you forget to return that linguistics book? It's my sister. Sorry, where were we?
We were at the part where Tyler is licking his lips and kissing the back of the narrator's hand. Right before the explosion.
Right, and he's laying out the formula for destruction. Nitroglycerin plus sodium nitrate and sawdust equals dynamite. Nitroglycerin plus paraffin and acid equals plast. He's basically building a toolkit for the end of the world. And then this is the part that always gets me. He uses the kiss to deliver the lie. He places the narrator's hand right where the moist trace of the kiss is, directly into the caustic soda.
Oh, that's brutal. This is a chemical burn. It's more painful than anything you've ever known.
It's a branding, not a burn. He says the scar will remain forever. He's marking the narrator, physically and spiritually, and the narrator is trying to use a meditation to cope. He's trying to imagine he's in Ireland, in a pub, near a castle, trying to escape the pain by retreating into a curated, peaceful memory.
It's so much like those guided sessions you do, Seth. Imagine you're in a meadow. Only instead of a meadow, it's a damp, dark castle in Ireland where people are being sacrificed.
Exactly. He's using the technique to dissociate, but the pain is too real. He says, don't even try to say the word pain in your mind. He's trying to use the very tools of mindfulness to ignore the fact that his flesh is being eaten away. And the imagery, it's so heavy. He connects the lie in the fridge to the white soap that flowed from ancient human sacrifices. He's claiming that civilization, the very thing that cleans us, is built on a foundation of blood and bone.
It's that radical deconstruction we keep talking about. He's stripping away the clean veneer of modern life to show the rot underneath. Even the soap is a crime scene.
And the way he describes the wealth of his new life, he's standing there in his blood-stained pants, urinating on the Blarney Stone just to feel something. It's ironic, he's looking for meaning in the most debased, disposable acts possible. And yet, the passage ends with this terrifyingly somber realization.
Tyler looks at him, his own face wet with tears, and says, "Congratulations. You're one step closer to the end."
Because the heroism of the past is gone. He says the first soap in the world was made from heroes. To be clean now, you have to be the sacrifice. Without their pain, their death, their sacrifice, we would be nothing. He's saying our entire existence is just the byproduct of someone else's destruction. It's a heavy way to end a chapter.
Yeah, it makes you want to go wash your hands. But you're probably afraid of what might happen if you use too much soap. Man, I need a break from all this soap and blood. Someone pass me the Munchkin deck before I start seeing ritual circles in the patterns of my rug.
Only if you promise not to use a superpower to cheat. Let's just play one quick round to clear the air.